500 likes or I'm turning this bitch off right now. 500 likes. 500 likes. What's good? It's fucking Mega Money Mondays. Mega Money Mondays, baby. How many times can you say mega before money? Mega Money Mondays. Got some new glasses. Got my hater blockers on today. Only fucking winning vibes today, people. If you don't want to win, get the fuck out. I just got a phone call from fucking 1-800 I'm a bitch. They said, if you're a little bitch, come on over, get the fuck out of here. We don't want you. We don't want you. All right, all right. It's that Mega Money Monday vibes, baby. It's all we want. Making money, money. All right, all right. Just got done at the gym. I'm all pumped up, fucking moving heavy shit this morning. The SPY down to the 444.63s right now. A little bit of a gap, obviously. We closed. Had that huge move last night. I don't know what the fuck that was. 330. Just straight up. And then ever since, selling off after that. So we'll see how this plays out today. Let's see how she plays. Put the ball in the field. Put the ball on the field. Let's see how she plays. All right. 4,473 right now here on the ES. Got a bunch of liquidity up there at the 4,480s. We got the VWAP at the 82s. 82 VWAP on the ES right now going into open. A little bit of a kind of a triple bottom so far here. And we'll see how she plays. Like I said, we need 500 likes here on the stream or I'm fucking turning it off and I'm just going to make money all by myself today. I'm on that. It's that type of day, baby. It's that type of day. We need 500 likes in the next minute or I'm turning it off. And I'll go just make money by myself, alone, quietly, and peacefully. Right now on the ES, got some support down here at the 70s for now. And if we kind of pull up this setup here, we have that gap fill would be back up there to the 84s from the close on Friday, the 4,484 level gap fill possible. So let's see how she plays out here. We had that gap fill on Friday. Friday actually filled the gap pretty nicely. So you know the old saying, baby. You know the old saying, baby. Money make money day. Money make money. Monday. Well, let's go. All right, all right. All right, all right. All right, got some new glasses, some new hater blockers, and to make some money today. Right now here on the 15-minute chart, we had this previous area here from earlier, well, like last night, pretty much like right after midnight there, that 470 level, 470 area sitting there as support right now. And we getting ready for the market to open up here. Like I said, you got that VWAP up there at the 82s. We had that high from the overnight, 4,500. So about a 30-point move down from that high from the overnight. So if we, I would say, you know, if we get above the VWAP here, well, then you're looking for that overnight high. But right now, just kind of sitting down here at the lows. Sitting at the lows. But up, what do we got? Let's see what we got for numbers today. We got any numbers today? We got some weird, we got an 11 o'clock number today. 11 o'clock number? The fuck? The fuck is that shit? 11 o'clock? Who cares about 11 o'clock? Huh. I wonder why, I was looking, was there a reason that we had that big move up at 3:30? Anybody? What was the reason for that big move up on, at 3:30 this morning? Anybody? Where my little genius is at in the chat? Dollar spiked. Huh. That's all it was. Dollar just spiked. China. China. All right, so we had that big move up this basically at 3:30 this morning, pretty much the London session, and then right now we're back to the lows down here. So going into open right now, if we look at the 15-minute chart here on the ES, we got this previous kind of support area here at the 70s, and then after that 65s, and then we got this low down here at the 4,459 area from Friday. So this is the low from the Sunday night, and then yeah, going into open, we got that pivot point down there, 4,461 pivot point. We're below this pivot point here at the 78s. All right. And then if we look at the NASDAQ here, kind of very similar move as well. NASDAQ down at this low. The NASDAQ has a pivot point down there at the 14,999.75. 999.75. Not 15,000, but 14,999.75. Who picked that number? Who picked that number? What is this, fucking Dollar General? 9.99. You go to the dollar store now, and it's no longer the dollar store. Now it's the fucking $5 store. What's up with that? They gotta change the name. No more dollar stores, just $5 store. You want to go to the dollar store? Well, you better have $5 because everything's going up. Biden economics, baby. Only the best. Only the best. Biden economics. What you paid for last year is now double the price. Welcome to Biden America. I know. It's Trump's fault. It's all Trump's fault. Everything's Trump's fault. He's not even the president anymore, and still it's his fault. Trump ruined everything. I do like the fact that Biden loves to blame Trump for pretty much everything. And then whenever he gets a chance to like take credit for something, he's like, hey, I did that. It's like, well, did you? Did you? I saw the other day talking about the idea that Biden has made more jobs in the last 2 years than any president before. I'm like, like, how? Do I look fucking stupid? Biden, do I look fucking stupid? Do you think I'm fucking stupid? God, how stupid do they think we are? Hey, everybody, Joe Biden. Just wanted to talk about how I've made more jobs in the last 2 years than any president before. Well, there was this thing called a pandemic, and they closed pretty much like the whole entire economy down. A lot of people lost their jobs. So, like, taking credit for, like, making new jobs after a pandemic, I mean, I don't know. I guess I would do the same. You know, if I was the president, you know, I'd be out there going, yeah, guys, I'm the best president ever. I made the most jobs ever. Oh, man. All right. So going into open right now, we got this kind of 470 area. We'll see if that's going to hold. Kind of a triple bottom right now. And then after that, like I said, that pivot point down there on the ES at that 15,000 area. Obviously, the bulls don't want this below that 15,000 area. And the ES, very similar as well with that 4,461 here on the ES going into open right now. And we got that possible gap fill back up there to the 4,484. So, we'll see. I'm fucking jacked right now on freaking life, baby. On a freaking life. All right, I'm taking these off for now. I can't see. Oh, wow. Everything's so much brighter now. Everything's so much brighter. I can see, actually. The levels look so much easier to read, the charts. Today, what should we listen to? What do we got? Let me think. What's a good Monday morning vibes? What's a good? Someone tell me. Tell me. Do you think we will go down first? I don't know, man. I don't need to predict it, right? Like, there's no reason to even try to predict it. We're just gonna trade what we see. Right now, that 470 area is holding. We got that support down there at the 65 area from the overnight. And then we have that pivot point down there. So, you know, 461 pivot point down here, pretty much this area for a pivot. We want to obviously hold that. That's from that kind of low on Friday there as well. And yeah, we'll just kind of wait and see how this plays out. We'll wait and see how this plays out. Ghost in the Moon, Van Halen. Van Halen. Oh man, that seems a little crazy. Van Halen. Let's do Van Halen. Let me see Van Halen. It's about, it might be too much. We're gonna be real fucking pumped up. We're gonna be real fucking pumped up. We get some fucking. You really got me. Woo! All right, all right. If you guys haven't hit that like button, welcome to the freaking party. The #1 show on YouTube. We're live. We're doing it. It's happening. You really got me now. You go, so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you really got me now. So I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, then he got me now. You got me. You really got me. Hey. All right, all right. I can't even like, I just think it's like, it's hard to hear myself speaking sometimes. It's hard to like hear myself speaking sometimes. All right, going into open, here we go, baby. We are having a little bit of trouble right now there at the 73s. We got that VWAP there at the 82s. And it's time to party. We got about 5 seconds here. 5 seconds till market open. Got that pivot point down there at the 461s. We'll see how this plays out right now. Here we go. Right now, the market pushing up here. I'm just kind of waiting for two things. One thing or one way or the other. If we break below this 70 level, I think we would then see that pivot point down there at the 60s. But just want to be careful that we don't get like a liquidity drop and then to pop back up. So right now, just waiting and watching. On the book map right now, the 80 level sitting up there on the ES. That key level for the NASDAQ is going to be that 15,000 area. And then I think that 70 area here on the ES right now, wanting to see that hold for the bulls. As of right now, kind of indecisive which way this is going to go. Don't leave that night. We're kind of bouncing off a trend line here on the 15-minute chart as well. You can see this little trend line, doot. And that's actually all the way from Friday there. So a little trend line, we're kind of holding up there at the 70s right now. So kind of looking bearish here. Below that 70 level would be kind of what we're looking for. Right now, the ES holding up there at that 70 level for now. Just being patient. Being patient here. We get through 70. It's got 68s down there next. Down there to 71, 70s. See if we sell through that 70 level here now. And you got that pivot point all the way down there at the 61s. So 61 pivot point down there. Right now, bouncing off the 70s for now. Before. We're going to see if we sell through 70s. Need that to drop right through 70s quickly. You don't want them bouncing off that 70 area if you're short here. Obviously, you want this selling quickly. I told you before. Right now, holding there at the 70s for now. See if they sell it all the way through 70s here. The ES NASDAQ just bounced off the 40s. So the NASDAQ finding some support there for now. Love. Need a more convincing move here. 70s holding up there for now. Little rip quickly back up there. That 80 area here. The NASDAQ just ripped right off the 40s, about 30 points back up here. And now the ES back up there to the 70s. The NASDAQ definitely kind of looking like she wants to do something here. We'll see. NASDAQ, a little bit of trouble there again. $15 minutes, still looking a little indecisive here which way this wants to go exactly. The NASDAQ back down, the ES stuck at the 70s for now. And holding up there at the 70s for the ES right now. So see if they push this back up above that 70 level quickly. Would have to go. Needs to get above 75s here quickly. And then you got that 77s up there for a push. The NASDAQ sitting there at the 60s trying to push up. On the book map right now, looking indecisive which way this really wants to go here. Kind of looking like they can hold this 75 level and push up there towards the 80s. Need to get above 75s, hold it, and then squeeze up there towards the 80 area. That 256 contracts up there at 80s now. 75 popped up there, seller again, holding it down. So pretty much no conviction here for the buyers and sellers, just stuck at that 75 level for now. And just stuck there, 75s. Looking bearish now. Below that 75 level here. On your own. And right now, just pretty much stuck here inside of this range for now. Below 70 should move down there to the 65s. $15-minute candle starting to look a little heavy here, like it wants to sell through 70s. But the problem is the NASDAQ still holding up there at the 60s for now. So would need to sell, sell, sell. NASDAQ's respecting that 70 level And the ES holding up here at the 70s for now. Can't sell through 70. For now, so. Just still like no real conviction here yet. Need to basically get a move out of this level here. We're pretty much in this range right now here. In this range for now, so let's get out of this range. Let's get out of that range, baby. Maybe try to push up there and take out that VWAP level. The 80's still there on the book map for now. And again, stuck at the 75s. The NASDAQ pushing up here through the 70s. The NASDAQ wants that VWAP push looking like. Got that 15,100. So the ES starting to push up here through the 75s now. Will they get it all the way through there? There it is. Through the 75s now. Why can't this be love? Let's see if we take out that 80 area here now on the book map. 80, got that 80 push to the VWAP up there would be your target here. Let's see. Right now, stuck here at the 77s, and then try to push up there into the 80s. The NASDAQ straight up there to the 15,100 level at the VWAP now, so. Needs to get through 78s here and then push to the 80s. We're right there at a pivot point on the SPY right now as well. So there's that pivot point on the SPY. The gap fill would put us up there towards the 84s here on the ES if we were to get above this pivot point there at the 78s. So right now, again, stuck there at that pivot, and the NASDAQ tapping the VWAP and pulling back there. So the VWAP acting as resistance on the NASDAQ for now. The ES still stuck right below that pivot point there. There's that pivot point there at the 78s, and then that 79, 80 area for the VWAP. So I think we got that VWAP touch coming. VWAP touch coming here on the ES. 80s should be the target here. Maybe fill that gap all the way up there to the 84s quickly. So needs to go. This is the first 15-minute candle about to get a close here. We'll see if we close. I would like to get that 15-minute candle to close above that pivot point right there. And then we got that gap fill to think about there. So looking like she wants it. Go right to the 80. Got to get through there, up there to the 80s to that VWAP. Right now hitting that downward trend line from earlier in the morning. We're at that resistance here. We need a push. Or we're going to chop back down. The bulls need to go. The dollar has just been going straight up since about 8 o'clock this morning. So the dollar showing strength here, holding the, I think, ES and NASDAQ down. And stuck there. We're about to get that 15-minute candle to close. So the setup here would pretty much just be that breakout over that 15-minute candle close and then try to fill that gap up there to the 84.75s and then that pivot point up there to the 98s. But I think that gap fill, 84, obviously, going to be easier than the 98s for now. Daily candle is definitely looking very doji right now. Indecisive. The buyers, the bulls, the bears, the bulls, the bulls, the bears. That pivot point, 37 seconds left here on this 15-minute candle to close. Let's see how she goes. See if we take out that 78 pivot point right there. 78 pivot point. We get above that. Let's see. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So pretty much we just need this breakout over that 78 level to fill that gap here for that 15-minute setup would be what you're thinking. But right now, getting stuck there again. Top of that range. Top of the range right now. Stuck. The NASDAQ just pushed through the VWAP there. NASDAQ going straight up. We should get this to break out now on the ES. With the NASDAQ showing that strength to get through the VWAP, the NASDAQ up there to the 15,100s now. This should break out here on the ES. And we get that push up there towards the 80s. And then I think 84 would be a good target. So let's get through there. Let's get through there. All right, we're starting to get that push. 78s again. Need to get through 78s, obviously. That resistance there on the 3-minute chart, that downward trend. Need to break through that pivot point. Through the pivot point on the SPY as well here. You can see the SPY pivot point holding us down there. We get through that SPY pivot point. Should push up there quickly. So let's just break it, baby. Break that pivot point here, both on the ES right there. 4,478. Get through there. We got the VWAP and then that gap fill up there to the 84s. So looking to see if we can get through this pivot. All right, we're looking good. 78s again. Let's take it out. The NASDAQ up there to the 15,000, straight through the 15,000s again. Or 15,100, sorry. 15,100 area on the NASDAQ to squeeze up there right now. The VWAP at the 15,100. Dollar still just going straight up here. And the NASDAQ ES pulling back again. So, rut-row. No breakout of that 15-minute opening range yet. And back down there to the lows again. Got stuck at that 77 level there. Very uneventful morning here so far. Just can't get it going. Little double top there at the 78s for now. If we break this 15-minute opening range there at the 69s, we should sell down quickly. And there we go, breaking that 15-minute opening range. The NASDAQ just dumped right back down, so the ES, we got that pivot point down there at the 61s is what I'd be looking at if we start to sell through here. Need to get out of that range there again. Fuck, back into it. We got stuck multiple times there at that pivot point and just could not get through it there on the SPY. Same thing for the ES. So you got that 443.77 down there next. Pivot point here on the SPY. Need some conviction here to get through this 70 level. A bunch of liquidity stacked up there, 65s and then 60, and then after that 50s down there. I am currently short here. See if we can sell through this 70 level. Get this opening range breakdown, but just holding there at the 70s for now. Stop at basically 72s here, just keeping it tight. Keeping it tight here. Could just chop back up into that 70s again. And holding 70s here. Fuck. Definitely looking like a bear flag here, but just does not want to sell down. And held again there at the 70s for now. As you. The NASDAQ back up there, 15,090s. So I'm stopped out of the short now. Let's see where she wants to go next. We want to push back up, maybe test that VWAP again here on the SPY before the move down. 444.89 on the SPY there. Still just cannot get a convincing move here. And back up there, 75s quickly. The chop is real. Stuck in this opening range right now. The NASDAQ back up here as well, so. And the SPY finding resistance once again there. Just cannot get through 70s here. Can't get through the 70s. So good thing we got stopped out there, 72. We don't want to hold. We don't want no hoping and praying, my friends. We're in, we're out. There's that rip back up there. So now we're getting that 15-minute range break straight to the upside there. That VWAP at the 79s. I'd be looking for, if this thing can get through the pivot points there, that fucking gap fill, 84 area. So 78, 75 pivot there on the ES for now. The NASDAQ straight up 15,120s again. Won't you welcome my pretty woman? And again, up there to that pivot point stuck. Need to break out that 80 area. Just need to clear out that 80 area and then try to fill that gap to the 84s here on the ES. But right now, again, just stuck there at the 77, 78 level. Just tapping that VWAP again area, that resistance from earlier. The NASDAQ's going straight up right now. I don't see how the ES doesn't go through the VWAP here. I've been wrong before, but the NASDAQ's literally just going straight up through that 15,000 area up there to the 126s now. The 15-minute candle on the NASDAQ definitely looking a lot better than the 15-minute candle on the ES right now. Get that break through the 80s. The dollar pulled back there. It held, so the NASDAQ, the ES held that support for now. NASDAQ's got resistance coming up there at the 35s. On the book map, there's a bunch of liquidity up there in the 30 to 35s. So right now, sitting here at the 20 area. Looks like it kind of wants to push NASDAQ. 30 and then 40 up there next. So the dollar, again, bouncing, pushing back up here. And we're fucking just stuck right at that 77, 78 level again here on the ES. The range is real. The range is real. And again, back into the 70s here. Fucking A. So bad. I'm hot for teacher. That pivot point just holding us down here on the ES right now. Again, stuck between that pivot point and the VWAP. Just cannot get above the VWAP. Can't get above that pivot point for now. So the ES back down. We watched the DXY for the dollar exchange, or the dollar index. The chop is real. The ES trying to put in a higher low right here. The NASDAQ still holding above the 15,100s for now. But just having just a lot of trouble there moving. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. Fucking A, man. Just stuck here now. If we break out of this fucking range, I would say we definitely take out that gap fill, or we get the gap fill up there to the 84s. But as of right now, we just can't get out of that 70 level here. Stuck at the 78s on the ES. So need to get above the fucking VWAP. Get above the VWAP. I gotta go fucking pee. I go to pee too much. Oh my God, it's going up. I went to the bathroom and went up. It works every time. You know, if I need the market to move, I just go to the bathroom, come back. It's going up. Just kidding. Now I'm back and now it's stuck again. Fuck. I'll go back. I'll go to the bathroom one more time. I need to stay in the bathroom longer. Get above that VWAP at least. That 80 level on the book map sitting there. We get this breakout over the 80s here. I think we fill that gap. We got the gap fill possible up there to the 84.50s here on the ES right now. So that would be kind of my area to target there above the 80s to get through that 80 level and then try to take out that gap fill potential there. On the book map right now, a bunch of liquidity stacking up there again at the 77s. Crazy. Crazy, man. Can't get through it. Can't get through it. And look at that. On the pivot point there, on the SPY, it's magical. Those pivot points, man, they're like fucking the Great Wall of China sometimes. Now the NASDAQ pulling back there again, 15,100 area to the VWAP. The ES has still not gotten above the VWAP. Right now, the VWAP there at the 78, 75s here on the ES right now. We're above the VWAP there on the SPY for now, but look at that pivot point. Just fucking Great Wall of China tapping that pivot point multiple times here. We get above that pivot point, we should get a move, but as of right now, we just can't get above the fucking VWAP. Come on. Do something. Poke it. You gotta poke it. Poke it. Everybody start screaming. Can you take me higher to a place with golden things? It didn't work. Why are you guys not singing? Why are you guys not singing? I need everyone to sing at the same time. Can you take me higher? And once again, the SPY, the ES stuck here. You gotta love it. You know, the best part is, like, if I walk away, let's say I'm like, oh, I'm fucking just gonna not trade the rest of the day. Like, if I walk away right now, the market's going up 40 fucking points. If I sit here for the next 30, 40 minutes, the market doesn't go anywhere. Every fucking time. Every fucking time it happens. All right, here we go, baby. Up there to the 84s. Let's go. Come on. You know you want it. Break out there, baby. Break out. The NASDAQ held there 15,100 again on the VWAP. The NASDAQ needs to get above that 15,127 level, and the ES needs to get above this 80s there. Come on, come on, come on. Don't get stuck here. Don't do it again. Don't fuck. They're fucking loading up right now. Look at that. The amount of liquidity sitting there at the 78s now. What the fuck is this shit? What is this shit? Somebody turn it off. Oh my God, 540 contracts sitting there at the 78s. Are you fucking, they do not want this to go. Somebody's sitting there just going sell, 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 sell. Wow. Wow, you fucking assholes. What a joke. Look, they just pulled that order. That is manipulation. Call the SEC. Somebody's manipulating this. Look at that. That order's gone now. What the fuck was that? Some real bullshit. The dollar pulling back. It's the Fed. Jerome Powell, he's sitting there selling, telling all of his buddies, it's time to sell, boys. Sell, 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 sell. And look, now it's going to go straight up here. Let's see if they add that order back. Watch, watch, watch. See what happens here at the 78s. Do they add that liquidity back there? Where you at, 78s? Where you at, 78 seller? That was, and the best part was that wasn't even a iceberg. That was just literally just a fucking blatant. I was just like one order just sitting there, 500 contracts. It's like, hey, fuck you guys, we're not going up. Trying to watch to see if they add back that liquidity there. I think there must be iceberg or something going on there right now. You see how we're getting buyers, but just not moving up here. They're adding liquidity there at the 80s now. Yeah, there must be an iceberg order there. Now we're just, again, that 78 seller is gone. 80s sitting there now. Let's go 84s, baby. It's happening. It worked. I told you guys, all we needed to do was to sing. It works every time. Can you take me higher? Come on, sing it, boys. Sing it, sing it, sing it now. We need it. Everybody needs to sing together. Get that 84 push. Fill that gap here on the ES. All right, all right. Right through the 80s. Oh, God, not again. Right now, just looking for this to push up there. 84s or higher, but again, stuck there at the 78s. Are you kidding me? The VWAP. Somebody call the VWAP and tell it to get out of the way. Just fucking move already. Just get out of the way. Look at this fucking white. Who put this line on the chart? Who put that line there? You're a son of a bitch. You're a real son of a bitch. You know that? Are you kidding me? Wow. Today, normally me and the VWAP we're friends, but today we're going to fight. I think me and the VWAP, we're going to, after this, it's a boxing match. Me versus the VWAP. All right? You think you're badass, Mr. VWAP? You think you're the best? Well, get ready. Get ready, Mr. VWAP. I'm coming for you. Get out of the way. 1, 2, uppercut. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. It's battle, baby. Let's get through here. Let's get through here. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it go. Looking for this to push up there into the 80s. I want that gap fill here. Up there to the 84s. I got one sell there at the 82s. And then 83, 83.75 up there to fill that gap here on the ES right now. Come on. Just fucking go. Do. We gotta dodge. We gotta bob. We gotta weave. Bob, weave, through. Oh, God. Not again. 82s, come on. You know you want that gap fill here, ES. Don't even fuck with me. Don't even fuck with me right now. Are you freaking kidding me right now? What is this shit? What is this shit? Get the fucking gap fill. Get the fucking gap fill, you motherfuckers. I hate my life sometimes. We got that gap fill potential there at the 84, so I'm still long. Basically gonna move my stops to break even here. We're up $3,000 on the trade, but I'm fucking sticking to my plan. Gap fill, make it or break it, baby. Gap fill, make or break. Daddy wants it. Daddy wants it. Daddy's gonna get it. All right, go fuck yourself. Everybody just go fuck yourself. People watching this stream for the first time are like, this guy's fucking insane. He's insane. Who's he even talking to? I talk to myself. That's the best part about it. Just having conversations with myself over here. So Patrick, how was your morning so far? Well, you know, it's been pretty good. I've been trying to make some money here. If we can just get this fucking gap fill. We all know the saying, gaps love to get filled. And I call bullshit here. It's bullshit. Oh my, just fucking do it all. Just go to the 84s. If this thing pulls back, I quit. I quit trading forever. I quit trading forever. If this thing does not gap fill today, I will quit trading forever. I will never trade again. I'll just quit. I'm done. I quit forever. If this thing doesn't hit that red fucking line, if it doesn't hit that fucking red line right here, boys, I will quit. I will never trade ever again. I will fucking quit forever. I'm telling you. If it don't hit that fucking red line, I will quit forever. I will never trade again. Oh God, please, baby, just go, because I want to keep trading. Please. Please. We got some fills there. 83s. 83 fills. Come on, baby. I just made a huge bet with my life right now. I need you to go to the red line. I need you just to go to the red line. Just go to the red line so that I can just fucking, you know, at least save face here, people. I got 2,000 people watching right now. I can't go back on my word. Oh, fuck. Guys, I was kind of kidding, right? If it doesn't go to the red line, I'm kind of kidding, but kind of not. Kind of kidding, but kind of not. It's got to do it. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I got to quit trading now. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to quit trading. I thought I was going to trade for the rest of my life, but it's over. My career is over. I've now officially have to quit forever now. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. What will all the haters say? They're going to just laugh. They're going to laugh at this. Oh, that fucking idiot. Patrick, what a fucking idiot. That fucking guy. He thought he was the best. Thought he was, we went to the fucking, what? What was the high on that candle? 83.25. Come on. 0.75. 0.75. I've got to fucking work at McDonald's. I'm going back to McDonald's. Back to McDonald's. Me and fucking Lambo Raul are going to have to go work at McDonald's together. Fuck. Uh-oh, it's working. I got to talk. Come on, baby. Mr. ES, let's do it. Come on. I don't want to go to McDonald's. I don't want to work at McDonald's. Please, baby. Please. Please, I don't want to work at McDonald's. I'm not going to do well at McDonald's. I'm not going to make it. I won't make it. I need you to go. I'm living $1 million life now. I'm eating fucking filet mignon. I'm fucking driving 3 cars. I can't afford my life working at McDonald's. I need this fucking to go. I need it to fucking go. 84s. Come on. How am I going to pay for 3 fucking trucks working at McDonald's? I can't. I can't do it. Come on. 84.25. 75 cents. 70 fucking 5 cents. My life is over. Over 75 fucking cents right now. Over 75 fucking cents. Over 75 cents. I don't want to go work. Come on, 50 cents. 50 cents. 50 cents. You motherfuckers. 50 cents. 50 cents. 50 fucking cents. Wow. Come on. Come on. Touch the red line, you motherfucker. Touch the red line. I cannot work at McDonald's. I have 3 fucking trucks. I'm an idiot. How can I ever afford this lifestyle working at fucking McDonald's? Oh my God. Fuck you, McDonald's. Fuck you. God, he's too fucking good. The red line has been touched. The red line has been touched. My God. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody get the fuck out of here. Woo. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little worried. Guys. I thought like I was gonna have to go work at McDonald's. And like, guys, I literally just bought a $100,000 truck. Like, how the fuck am I? I mean, I got the $100,000 Raptor. I got the $100,000 Super Duty. I just spent $35,000 fucking dollars on a suspension. $35,000 fucking dollars on a fucking suspension. How was I gonna pay for that working at fucking McDonald's? God. Whew. Fucking almost had a heart attack. I keep my word, people. When I say something, when I say it, I keep my fucking word. So I would have quit. I would have quit trading forever. I would have. You think I wouldn't, but I would. I would 100% have quit this motherfucking place. That's why I'm calling bullshit. 84, fill the gap. The gap's left to get filled. What the fuck are you doing? Woo! Let's go. 84, 84. It even went higher. That's the best part. It went to fucking 88s, 87s. God. Who the fuck is doing it like this? I want you to name somebody. I want you to name somebody. Name somebody. Somebody name them. You can't. You can't name them. Ah. Let's go, boys. Mega Money fucking Mondays. Every fucking day we do this shit. I willed it. I manifested it. I said, hey, this thing's going. 80 fucking 4s. Fuck you. Where are we at? 80 fucking 7s. Fuck you. God. How can one man be so good looking and so fucking good at this game? Now I want to see how many people I can ban from the chat. What am I on? Ban. What else? Who else has got it? Who else has got it? Who else wants some? Who else wants some of this? I'll ban you real quick. Jason, is he long or short? You're getting banned for literally asking the dumbest question. The dumbest question in the history of questions. Is he long or short? Is he? Oh no, don't even. People, I don't even want to hear it. I do not even want to hear it right now. Do not even get me going. Did he mention his entry? Did he? Guys, did Patrick mention his entry? I don't remember exactly. Don't get me going. Don't get me going, people. Do not get me going right now. Do not even start with me. Do not even start with me, people. Did Patrick mention his entry? I'm confused. At what point did Patrick get long? I just don't know. Did he draw 2 fucking yellow lines on this right here? Did he draw 2 fucking yellow lines and tell us that if we break out of this fucking opening range, we're going to go to the 84s? Did he say that? I don't remember that. I do not remember that point. Get the fuck out of here. God. What a joke. Don't even start with me. Don't even start, people. Patrick. Patrick. Did you tell us? What are those? Wait, Patrick. Wait, hold on a second. Patrick, wait, hold on a second. What are these yellow lines? Why did you draw these yellow lines on the chart here? Is this, what did this represent? What are these yellow lines for? Is this like are you fucking artist? Are you like, do you draw art on fucking charts and then like put it on fucking YouTube and then people can watch it and be like, oh, look, he made a pretty rectangle. Patrick, is this like a rectangle? Did you draw a fucking rectangle? That's really beautiful. You're an artist. Patrick, how did you, oh my God. Thank you. I'm selling my art on Twitter. Here's my signature, PW Art. It's beautiful. Draw a box. Get the fuck out. God. Ugh. Mike Allison, what do I drink in the morning? I don't drink shit, Mike. I fucking piss excellence. I go to the gym. I fucking work out harder than anybody else. I put my glasses on. I get on the computer and I make shit happen. People don't like it. People are like, oh, this guy's fucking too cocky. You know why I'm cocky, people? You know why I'm cocky? Because I just fucking win every fucking day. Every fucking day. Oh, God. Patrick. You didn't tell us. I literally said I was going to quit my job if we didn't fill that gap. I said it. Loud and clear. I'm going to quit. I'll fucking quit this shit and I'll fucking leave forever. I will never come back. But, Patrick, I don't know. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if you were long or if you were short. I wasn't 100% sure. So what you're telling me is that you wanted the gap fill, but I could not figure out, were you short or were you long? You know, like, I wasn't sure. I was like, wait, is he long or is he short? I just can't figure this out. So he wants it to go up to 84. So clearly he must be short because he likes to fucking lose money. And look at the dollar right now, the DXY, the dollar dumping down here. So this is why we pulled, we got that breakout there. If you guys are watching the DXY, the dollar index here, very simple. I'm pretty much always keeping an eye on the dollar here. If you're not watching the dollar, it's definitely a good idea to watch the dollar. You can see the dollar today pulling back there. Like, it's pretty much like an exact opposite of the ES. So the ES kind of bounced off those lows. We broke out. I mean, it's pretty much, look at this. I mean, it's pretty much just the inverse of the ES today. The dollar, DXY. If you're not watching the dollar, I don't want to blow your mind here, but look at that. I mean, I would say this is almost like the exact inverse of the ES. It's not always like this, but today, the dollar from about 8 o'clock just ripping up there and then rip, dollar selling off there. So ICT is always in the chat, man. It's my uncle. Me and Tori have the same uncle. Tori trades and me have the same uncle. Who would have thought? Looking like we might push up here again to the 90s. Looking like a 90 push coming up here. We're kind of breaking out here, 85s. 85, Bush. See if we get that push up there to the 90s next. Kind of up into this level. Get this little breakout, 88s, and then 90 push. And then maybe 92s here on the book map. Liquidity sitting there, 89s and a 90s up there. The 1 minute chart kind of showing you that breakout there for now. So see if this is going to want to break or not. Definitely running into a lot of resistance here. So maybe another pullback to the VWAP would be the safer bet. I am not long or short, by the way. Not long or short. I am not long. I am not short. Either way. But definitely looking like a little bull flag there on the 1 minute chart. If this thing can start breaking out here, you're looking for that 92, 95 possibly. Looks good on the SPY here as well. But we have not had much follow through here today so far. So little suspect. We could just be in a range type of day. Little rangy day here. Look at the volume kind of fading through this move here on this pullback here on the SPY right now. Getting more volume for this breakout here. So see if she wants to push. Push it real good. If you guys haven't hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. Blow it up, baby. Starting to push 86s. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love it here. The dollar is starting to push back up. And the daily candle looking like just one big massive doji right now. Perfectly in the middle of that daily range here. So, I don't know. Sam, can you show how you found that gap at the 4,484? Well, Sam, I got a little secret for you. That was actually the PW, the Market Flow Trader Community indicator right there. So this is the PW MFT Market Flow Trader Indicator Suite. It's free for members, obviously. But yeah, that's how we found it. There was that gap from the close on Friday there. Yeah, on Friday close. Pretty much, you look at the ES right there on Friday. We closed there at the 84.25s. Ugh. 84.25 close on Friday there. That was where our gap was for the open today. We don't care about the overnight action for the gaps, by the way. We only look at the regular trading hours, right? So you can see right there, if you look at only the regular trading hours, get rid of these indicators for now. Let's look at the, get rid of the after hours trading, and there's that gap. There's the gap. Ayo, ayo, and the yayo, yayo, and the wayo, wayo. I think as long as the ES can hold the 84s here, we'll squeeze up to the 90s next. But like I said, definitely a lot of resistance here at this level even from Friday. So it's going to be a bit of a battle. And then after that, you got that push up here to the 92s. You know, you can see pretty much if you really keep an eye on these gaps, like again, that was on Friday. We filled the gap there on Friday as well. I mean, these gaps love to get filled. They don't always get filled right away, but just keep an eye on these gaps. Like this one here, this was Wednesday. We ended up filling the gap by the end of day on Thursday. I mean, it's pretty interesting. And then look at this one. This is an interesting one here. This is actually from Monday, and then this is from Thursday. So look at this. Basically, that gap fill there. It took an extra what? Well, that was on Monday. We gapped down. We pushed back up into the middle of that. We and then finally filled that gap there. So these gaps love to get filled, my friends. And then what's funny is look at this thing too. Like we had this gap. We kind of gapped up here on Monday, and then you had that possible gap fill there. And we like filled the gap with the gap. We gapped down, we filled it, and then we had to fill this gap back up. So gaps love to get filled. There's still a big gap right here from the 570s to the 598s that has not been filled. And there's that push up there, 89, 90s now on the ES. So the breakout of the push, like I said, hold that 84 level, and then up there to the 90s now. All right, all right. All right, all right. I'm a fucking artiste, baby, an artiste here. I'm an artiste. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me up, blow this like button, blow the like button up there. It's free to like, by the way. I don't ask for much. All I ask is for your support. Support the stream, support the likes, hit the like button. Buttons like to be liked. Buttons, 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 buttons. Oh, so kind of a I wouldn't say a terrible Monday morning, but definitely not the you know, the best action ever. But hey, we getting it, making a little bit of money today. A little bit of money every day keeps the doctor away. All right, on the day right now, $4,662 on the day there. So I'll take it. Easy peasy mac and cheesy, baby. And I've started a new account, a new Express account that I'm only trading the 15-minute range breakouts with. And we ended up, that's a brand new account. So I only traded 3 contracts in that one. And that account right now is up $800 from that 15-minute opening range. So I'm gonna only trade that one account for the 15-minute opening range breakouts. So yeah, we're gonna see how that plays out. I'm only gonna take trades off of the 15-minute opening range for the rest of the month, or then maybe just forever, and we'll see how big we can grow that account with only taking the 15-minute opening range breakouts. So be fun. It'll be fun to see how she plays. Be fun to see how it plays out. Okay. I really don't like the quant tower like info. Like it doesn't really give you the same info. The like the P&L and all that's just not as nice. Not as nice on quant tower, to be honest. Not as nice. Yeah, so basically, trying to look here at the entries on this. We took this 15-minute opening range breakout there from the 77s up there to the 84s to lock it in today. So that was pretty much just out of this breakout here. And then that squeeze up there. I could have probably given it a little bit more. So I'm looking, I want to see, okay, let's get rid of this crap. Let's say, okay, we went to 84 right here, 84. So if I would have moved, I had my target there at the 84s. If I would have moved my stop, this candle opened. Let me see it on a smaller time frame. If we look at it, would I have gotten stopped out right there? Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would have gotten much more. So just trying to think, it would have been, again, try to really try to work on that idea of moving my stop loss up to my target instead of having a target set. But I do feel like, at least for this 15-minute opening range type of setups that I'm looking for, nothing wrong with setting my target and just locking in, you know, 5-6 handles every day. I think that's really, I would love to kind of have, you know, a month of data to kind of look back on. If I take basically one 15-minute opening range setup trade every day for a month, where do I end up at? If I'm risking, you know, 2 or 3 points, maybe 5 points to try to make 10 points or more, where do I end up at the end of the month? We'll see. Patrick plus ICT. Oh, daddy. God, I just wish that, like, I could have the same amount of disciples. I want to be a deity. I want to be a god like ICT. It's crazy. I have never seen anybody, any people, like of any fan, I've never seen people more religious or more, like, I think ICT has a bigger following than Jesus Christ himself at this point. I'm just saying. I think I'm just, you know, it's interesting. It's crazy. People be loving that guy. They're in love. I don't know. I just wish I want to have I want to be able to post something on Twitter and get 20 million fucking replies right away. Definitely a bigger following than Taylor Swift. ICT, when are we gonna do this? We should fucking ICT live in Madison Square Garden. Just have him in the middle of the fucking arena, just sitting there. Sell out the stadium, selling out arenas. The ICT World Tour. ICT World Tour. No, you know, it could literally just be ICT just hanging out, just sitting there in the middle, not even talking. Just people just come and watch. Come and watch the World Tour. Oh, man. Today for lunch, Chipotle, baby. I gotta get my new Ford F-250 Super Duty. I gotta get it fucking, gotta get my windows tinted today. I'm waiting for the lift kit and the new tires. Man, I was so annoyed. I probably shouldn't admit this, but let's just say last night, my truck, the F-250, it'll pass anybody on the highway. But the problem is there's a governor. No matter what, it stops at 100. It's so annoying. I had this little fucking Honda Accord that, like, from 70 to 100, I would smoke the Honda Accord, and then it would just pass me at 100. I'm like, fuck! And I just, like, it was kind of funny, because, like, I couldn't, no matter what, I couldn't do anything. Oh! Up there in the 90s now, the ES pushing up there. We held the 84s to the 90s now. Oh, take off the governor. My truck can't go past 100, man. It's just stuck. No matter what. It wants to go. Like, I think that truck would go 150 miles an hour. It's got fucking 1,200 pounds of torque. Like, you can literally go from 60 to 90 in a matter of seconds. It's pretty wild. Oh, I'm for sure going to tune it. I'm going to be running 40-inch tires, baby. Got to tune that bad boy, put a 5-inch straight pipe on there, and roll some coal. Gonna roll some coal. We gotta roll some coal, baby. The cool thing is it has, like, the adaptive cruise control, which is wild. Like, you can literally just not drive. I took my hands, well, I basically did not, like, give any input to the steering wheel for, like, 100 miles. Just legit 100 miles, just cruising. And that thing just drives right down the road. No problem. Right down the road. No problem. If you guys haven't already hit the like button to get 1,000 likes here on the stream, come on, come on, come on. Hey, and by the way, Topstep is going to be reopening stuff. What do you ever call it? Topstep is going to be reopening new accounts and all that fun stuff this week. So if you haven't already signed up for the wait list, you might as well just do it. The prices are staying the same as well. The prices are $49. They're actually lowering the price of the reset on the $50,000 account as well. So the $50,000 account, the reset's only going to be $49, which is the cheapest I think I've seen in the industry. $49 to sign up, $49 to reset. It used to be $99. Now it's $49 for a reset on the $50,000 account. So that's obviously a pretty good little kickback for anybody with the $50,000 account. And right now, the ES is on a mission. Look at this thing going straight up there. 92s, 93s. She wants more. She wants that 95 push here. Ayo in the yayo. Hey, yo. Trust me, I don't even, I don't get special treatment from Topstep either. People think that I, get special. I didn't have a third express funded account for, 2 weeks. So it's not I don't get any special treatment. Their focus is actual customers, not Patrick Wieland. They're like, yeah, fuck that guy. We don't care about him. We're not helping that guy out. We're going to help the customers first. So we got that 95. We got 96s up there. The ES is, look at the NASDAQ. Literally, the NASDAQ up about 160 points since open this morning. So the NASDAQ absolutely on a mission right now. Look at the NASDAQ here. Look at the 15-minute breakout too as well. Look at this thing. 15-minute opening range breakout there. Really kind of a beautiful move for that 15-minute opening range. That green line right there. So if we go to the smaller time frames to look at it a little closer here. I mean, so I saw somebody earlier talking about how they can't get the opening range breakout to be profitable, but I mean, I would say today, your setup really here for the opening range breakout is like this. Holding the VWAP there, the breakout. I'm not even on the right chart, sorry. But look at that thing. We held the VWAP pretty much perfectly there on the NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ breakout there, let's just get rid of this indicator for now so we can see it a little better. But yeah, I mean, we held right there at the VWAP. The VWAP is at the 15,100s. I said 15,100 to be hold for that support. And I mean, from the 110s up there to the 160s, 50 points, seems pretty profitable to me. It seems pretty profitable to me. I don't know, I might be wrong, but Bear Investing Inc. I mean, I always trade with the 3-to-1 anyway, my friend. I mean, here's the thing too, is you can't just take the 15-minute range breakout just simply because, okay, like look at this. You can't just be like, okay, you know, here's a 15-minute range breakout. All right, like we draw our line there, there's the breakout. Like you can't just simply be like, okay, we broke out, time to get long. It's not that simple, right? Like you really want to look for better price action. Because here's the thing, like this really, if you look at this, like this is not a Patrick Wieland breakout setup. Right? Like, look at that. That's not a breakout setup that I like to trade. We want the opposite. We want this move. Right? We want this move right there. This is the Patrick Wieland breakout setup. In general, is that bull flag. Like, this is the bull flag. You know, you're basically getting long for this breakout. You're holding that 15,100 area. That's your breakout. This is not the breakout. Does that make sense? 15-minute range, like just think about it differently. Like we're not just buying, we're not just getting long just because we broke above the 15-minute candle, right? Like it's not just simply, okay, we've broken above the 15-minute candle, now it's time to get long. It's not that simple. Trading, obviously, there's got to be some type of like, you know, thought process more than just going, hey, oh my God, we just broke above the high. It's time to get long because look, you got dumped on. Well, that's pretty much simply looking at this from a very kind of bigger perspective than just simply buying because we broke above the high of a 15-minute candle. I want to see this. Like, this is my setup. This is not my setup. This is not a breakout setup. Right? Like, this is not the breakout. We want more consolidation. This is the 1-minute chart we're looking at right now. If you look at the 3-minute chart, you probably see it even nicer. You know, I would say on the 1-minute chart, like look at the 3-minute chart difference. Right? Like you on the 3-minute chart, you want a minimum of 3 candles kind of hitting that trend line for the breakout. And there we go. Like look right now, the ES still wanting more. You want a minimum of 3 candles hitting that trend line. This was actually 5 candles pretty much. But if we go to the 1-minute chart, like I want on the 1-minute chart, I'd say like 5 candles minimum for a breakout. Got to hit that trend line, consolidate. You know? Consolidate. Right here on the NASDAQ, up there, the ES, man. See, this is definitely like, this is even better of a bull flag than that one earlier. Look at the difference, right? Like, look at my line difference. We're consolidating there at the 92s. We get the breakout. There's a difference between like this one. It's more of like this. Like, that's a different setup, right? You see the difference? The ES up there to the 95s now. This is a different setup. I want you guys to see the difference between this setup here. Do you see the setup? They're very different setups here. Right? This is like a bearish setup. We're below the VWAP here. We can't get above that high. We're thinking we're going to break to the downside. This setup, hey, look. We're holding here at the 92s. We break out. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it, people. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. This is not what we want to see. It's not the breakup setup we want. We want this one. You know, we want this one, or even like this one here. And the 84s up there to 89s. I mean, I think really you got to be, I wouldn't say happy with profits, but on the ES, I think a very consistent, profitable target for the ES is like 5 to 6 points. Like 5 to 6 points is like very kind of consistent. If you go for 10 points, you go for 20 points, sure, you're going to get those big winners, but they're not going to be as consistent. Like, you're consistently, it's much easier to get 5 to 6 points on the ES than it is to get fucking 20 points. You know? So here from the 85s, we pushed up there 89s. Wasn't perfect, but you're still pretty much like, you know, you could have had your stop here. If you're, let's say you're long off the 85s, you're risking like 2 to 3 for that 6-point move. Obviously, we would love to get 10 points, you know, from 84s up there to the 94s. There's 10 points right there. But also look at the difference. Like, you can hold through this, like green, 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 and kind of just trail this up and get that move. We saw on the book map as well, that 95 area sitting up there. So it's really just an idea, right? You want to be thinking differently than just like every setup, every strategy. You got to think. You can't just be like, okay, it's breaking out. It's breaking out. It's time to do it. Like, you got to have a little bit of brain power, my friends. You got to like use your thinking cap. Trading is not just simply draw a line and go, okay, get long. Like, it's like, oh, well, you know, let's be a little bit more, let's use our brains just a little bit. Especially things like this. You know, if you're looking, let's say you're looking at the ES for a breakout. One thing I always like to make sure is I definitely don't want to be breaking out, you know, like right into a fucking pivot point. Like, we have this pivot point right here at this, remember the 78 pivot point? Let's get rid of that indicator for a second. We don't want to just be breaking out straight into a pivot point. Like this move right here, same thing. Like, what's the more realistic idea? Like, it's probably a more realistic idea that we're going to get stuck here and pull back. So really, you're like, why not just be patient and wait for this breakout over that pivot point? Turn that pivot point into support, like through here. Then it's like, oh, okay. But you really want to be careful just simply getting long at a level. If you don't know where those pivot points are at, you got to be looking at these pivot points, my friends. These pivot points love to act as resistance, support, vice versa. You don't want to short into a pivot. You don't want to get fucking long into a pivot. You know? I mean, the ES is, the NASDAQ, the ES is pretty much the same exact shit, man. Same exact shit, you know, to be honest. Like, you don't need to fucking... Same thing here. Like, we had that pivot point right there at the 133s. Okay, like, do you really want to get long? You know, like right here, do you want to get long at fucking 125? Like, is that where you want to get long at right there? If you got long right here, well, that's not a good idea. Got the VWAP, that gap fill right there. That's not a bad setup to kind of try to get that push up. we could hold there at the VWAP. It's more so like, it's just like very common sense reasoning. Like you want to reason with your trades. I think that's the best way to think about it. Like you're thinking from a very like reasonable standpoint. Like if I know there's a fucking pivot point right there, like I sure as hell don't want to get long right there. But if I see that, hey, look, the VWAP's right here at the hundreds, we got that key level, like hundreds, 200, any like key level to be thinking about. Levels, thinking about these levels. Look, we held 100, we held 100, we got that breakout, we pushed above the pivot, we turned the pivot into support. Up there to the 200s now. I mean, that's a 100-point move here on the NASDAQ, my friends. 100 points. 100 points. And right now on the ES, if you're trading the ES, make sure you pull up the SPY chart. I have the SPY chart always pulled up because you can see, you know, the SPY earlier, we were above the VWAP while we were not above the VWAP on the ES. Then we have that pivot point right there as well. You can see pivot point, getting stuck. Like I said, we get the pivot point break, and there's that beautiful move. It got tight, and then all the way up there to 446 now. So it's really just a battle of just like asking yourself, you know? Asking yourself, like, hey, should I be buying with that resistance, you know, right there? Should I be patient, just wait for something? I think the best thing to do is just kind of like wait for a setup where you just like, you have to get in. You're like, oh, well, this obviously like wants to go higher. Like it obviously wants to go higher. If you got a question, if your question is it going to go higher? Is it going to go down or up? You know, maybe just fucking wait until it's like you see a move. You're like, well, this obviously is going to go up. So right now, the SPY, a little push up there to the 447s, that pivot point right there at the 447. She's still going. We got that breakout on the ES now. And you can see that breakout there on the ES from the 93s, up there to the 96s. The thing to think about, though, is like we always say, you know, basically we have what? The breakout over the VWAP kind of being this like good setup right here. We had this kind of setup. Now we're going into the third move. Then we're going to be going into the fourth move. You know, at some point, it's like, hey, VWAP's down there. Let's be careful. Let's not go crazy here, people. I would say 500 on the book map is sitting up there right now. There's 305 contracts at the 500s right now. So don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. We got that overnight high there at the 99s and 501s as well. So don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rhythm in the place that you used to. Woo. Look at the 15-minute chart here on the ES as well with the Lux Algo indicator. We got above the VWAP there. We pushed up there to the highs. We had that little bit of resistance there at the 91s. Up there at the 97s now. Do we go right to 99s? We're pushing up there through the VWAP on, through the pivot point on the SPY. Through the SPY right now. 447.50 would be that kind of push up there towards that 4,500 area here for the ES. So look how beautifully this was. Getting above the VWAP, getting above that pivot point there, and just taking it out. Buy, sell. Make money. There it is to the 99s, 500s. Like I said, woo, baby. Come on. Are you not impressed? To the 500s, just taking it right out there. Woo! 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 Oh. All right. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's time for lunch. Time for lunch. If you guys haven't hit that like button, give me another, I'll get 1,000 likes up here. I'll leave the book map open for the next couple hours while I go to lunch. But good morning. And we had a pretty, again, I think the moral of the story, right? It's always the moral of the story. We need to learn lessons every day. We need to learn these lessons, right? What do we need? What's the story today? What is the moral of today? Patience, my friends, patience. We saw this overall just range this morning, right? We saw this. We're like, hey, we knew that was there. All we had to do is just wait, be patient. Look at how beautiful this move was after we got moving. Problem is that was 30 minutes. 30 minutes of sitting there basically waiting. 30 minutes. But look at how easy it was afterwards. Much easier to trade once there's a clear direction, right? Much easier. And all we had to do was just wait. So, again, the moral of the story today was simply just waiting for our setup. Waiting for a breakout. Identifying that we're inside of this range. Pretty much from 8:30 till about 10 o'clock. We consolidated, and then bam! We break out to the 4,500s now. That's that previous high from the overnight there as well. Moral of the story, the lesson today. I hope everybody sees this and learns. Very simple. If we're going sideways, don't fucking trade it. If we start going up, let's fucking go. All right, all right. If you guys haven't, I need fucking 20 more likes here. 20 more likes. Who got it? Who got me? 20 likes. What you got? What you got? Come on. Come on. 20 more, baby. Come on. 20 more. The book map still eating that 500 level. The NASDAQ just going on a mission right now. The NASDAQ squeezing straight up here through the highs from the overnight. So if that NASDAQ keeps going the way it's going, the NASDAQ's going to literally, it's up 200 points right now, guys. 200 points in the last pretty much hour and a half on the NASDAQ here. So let's fucking go. Mega Money Mondays, all right? Don't go chasing waterfalls. Love it, breathe it, own it. Wake up in the morning, believe it, and hey, we're here. Tuesday. Tomorrow, we'll be back live on YouTube for another morning of fun. So there it is. I'm going to go get my windows tinted. I'm going to go get lunch. I'm going to come back, work on some videos for you guys later. But there it is. Big thank you for everyone tuning in and enjoying the morning with us. I'm done. I walk away. Hey, I'm telling you guys, there's nothing wrong with walking away. Make $1,000, make $500, make $100, and just fucking walk away. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We traded the easy move. We had literally, we had the easiest move of the day. We made money on it. So what are we going to do? Why are we going to sit here and force ourselves to keep trading? It's okay. It is okay for the market to be open and you not to trade. All right? Don't go chasing waterfalls. Like I said, it's getting dangerous now. Getting dangerous. I don't want to be getting long at fucking 500. That's for sure. If I didn't get long here, remember, I said yesterday, if I don't get long on this move at the 91s, if I didn't get long there, which I did not get long, would I get fucking long here? Would I get fucking long here if I didn't get long here? No. No fucking thank you. I'm not an idiot. Do I look like an idiot? Do I look like an idiot? Do I? No. Come on, guys. Let's be honest. If you didn't take this trade right here from the 90s, you're sure as hell should not be taking this trade right here at the 500s. If you took this trade, if you got long up here, that's just FOMO. That's literally nothing but FOMO, emotion. You're basically, you missed out on this move. Your emotion jumps, takes over. You try to chase it. You get dumped on, and now you're losing money. We made money easy this morning. Don't fucking lose money the hard way. If you can make money easily, don't fucking lose money the hard way. Don't do it. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to save you guys. All right? All right. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for Turbo Tuesdays. We're back. We're doing it every morning live, 9:15 a.m. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, like button, you know what to do. I will see you guys then. I'll leave the book map open. I'm going to lunch. I'm going to get my windows tinted. I'll see you guys later on.